second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California. We've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Armadillos of San Juan taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys have really hit their stride, winners in 7 of their last 9. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Throwing right away is Daniels. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Here we go.
In motion right, Debo. Here's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 89 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
So give him 5 yards there on the catch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, but we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they are going to score on a fumble return. Touchdown, LA. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Point after here coming up. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Makes the score Rams. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Armadillos offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Here's 2nd and 3. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Algier will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sucked them last week resolves itself this time around.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hewitt. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Called out a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Now Samuel. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air goes Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
A gain of 5.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They wound up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
The throw out is going to be incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, able to avoid him. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
First down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Algier. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing now is Daniels. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing in 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Now the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And just shutting him off there.
The Rams take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Hewitt. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hewitt. Pass complete there to McCool. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A first run now for Kyron Williams. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Rams.
Looking to throw. Hewitt. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Hewitt. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Hewitt. A throw right side here going to be incomplete. Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Back to throw. Hewitt. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dorrance Armstrong coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Armadillos offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. Now Daniels. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Armadillos.
To throw is Daniels. He gets it to Burks again. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
And Algier now up the middle.
34-yard line.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and 1.
At the 29.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off-play action. Hewitt. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Hewitt. Caught on the right side by Adams. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
For the Rams.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10. Samuel in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Armadillo.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 9.
Here's Daniels.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And brought in downfield by Burks. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The final shot before break. Hewitt. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Rams. He'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more by establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brings up
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That catch now puts him at 1,094 in his career. And in recent memory, he passed Reggie Wayne, Anquan Bolden, T.O. on the list, and now he's even with Tim Brown. Well, they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he's able to break out 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The escapability in evidence there is that. Good for 15 and a first.
Here we go, set.
Algier going straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Samuel. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
65, 65, Cowboy 80. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's got this to Algier. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3. And the San Juan
Let's go
first
now.
down.
Liking, 8.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ready.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The LA offense ready for this next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Hewitt. And he fires one, but incomplete. The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is Samuel. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
And it brings up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 8, go.
3rd down, here's Algier. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the gun, Hewitt. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hewitt. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Hewitt. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Daniels. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down by Jared Burns. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Bronco switch. Bronco
And he'll go
switch.
on the ground. A nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to throw. Daniels. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Hewitt. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Schrader. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 13. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Rams on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Pass complete there to McCool. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stop him short of the first down.
6 yards.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gutsy fall. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Hewitt. The kicker here is complete. They like going to him in the slot. Catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Up the middle they go. Schrader. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
44-yard line.
Off play action. Hewitt. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a...
Incomplete. Turnover and downs.
They'll give downs here out of the gun. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And able to work his way down to the 16. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Daniels looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Armadillos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 10, 2:07 remaining. Throwing to start the drive. Hewitt. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Operating from the gun. Hewitt. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Well, we both know there's a lot that went into why they made him the first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Hewitt. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. Here comes second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. From the gun on third down. Hewitt working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Rams, first down.
And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. Second down, goal to go. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for San Juan, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.